Turns out the truth is that Champagne Pool bubbles with beauty. The Champagne Pool in Waiatapu, New Zealand, is a mesmerizing geothermal wonder that enchants all who visit. Renowned for its effervescent bubbles resembling champagne fizz, this remarkable pool features striking blue-green waters that gleam brilliantly under the sun. With temperatures soaring due to its volcanic surroundings, the pool not only captivates visually, but also nurtures a diverse ecosystem adapted to its unique environment. The mesmerizing colors of the pool stem from minerals like sulfur and silica, creating a vibrant palette that seems straight out of a fantasy. Steam and gas escaping from the bubbling waters create an enchanting spectacle, akin to watching a natural glass of bubbly in action. Additionally, the extreme heat often leads to fascinating geological formations around the pool's edges, making it a photographer's paradise. For those planning a trip to Waiatapu, be sure to soak in the surreal beauty of this thermal gem. However, keep in mind that its inviting appearance belies the boiling temperatures. Swimming is a definite no-no. Instead, bring your camera to capture the shimmering magic of this extraordinary geothermal marvel. Let's uncover the truth about pricey watermelons. The answer lies in the extraordinary Densuke watermelon, a rare gem grown exclusively on the island of Hokkaido in Japan. These unique watermelons stand out not only for their famously sweet and juicy taste, but also for their striking, shiny black skin. Unlike typical watermelons, which are usually green, the Densuke's dark exterior adds a special appeal, creating an air of mystique around it. Prices for these coveted fruits can soar into the thousands, with some reaching over $6,000 for a single fruit. This staggering cost stems from their scarcity and the meticulous care required to cultivate them. Farmers dedicate themselves to nurturing these delicate fruits, ensuring they receive the perfect balance of water and sunlight while skillfully protecting them from pests. Consequently, the Densuke watermelon is not just a delicious treat, but also a luxury item, often given as an extravagant gift or carried as a status symbol among gourmets. So, next time you enjoy a slice of ordinary watermelon, just think about the incredible value and exclusivity of the Densuke variety. Prepare to be amazed by Jamaica's camouflage law. In Jamaica, it is illegal to wear camouflage clothing. This interesting law aims to protect the identity of the country's military personnel, ensuring that real soldiers and their uniforms stand out during operations. The rule is rooted in the history of the Jamaican Defense Force, which uses distinctive camouflage patterns for tactical purposes. So, if you're visiting this beautiful island, think twice before choosing that trendy camouflage shirt or backpack. The police might take notice. The law is in place to prevent any confusion or impersonation of military members, highlighting the serious nature of the issue. Interestingly, the law applies to everyone, including locals and tourists alike, so it's a good idea to pack your regular clothes instead. Who knew that something as simple as clothing could have such a significant legal implication? Curious about Lulik, East Timor's sacred houses? This local treasure, meaning sacred house in the Tetum language, stands out not just for its striking beauty, but also for its deep cultural significance. Lulik structures are more than just buildings. They are vital symbols of the Timorese people's heritage and traditional beliefs. With their tall, pointed roofs crafted from wood and palm leaves, each house is built entirely by hand, showcasing the incredible skill and dedication of the artisans. The construction process often involves family and community members coming together, reinforcing bonds and preserving age-old practices. Inside these houses, rituals and ceremonies take place, making them central to community life. The Lulik is often adorned with intricate carvings and other decorations that reflect local folklore and history, providing a glimpse into the rich tapestry of Timorese culture. In a world that increasingly leans towards modernity, the Lulik reminds us of the importance of tradition and community, not to mention the stunning craftsmanship that goes into each one. Believe it or not, women's brains age slower than men's. Recent research reveals a fascinating twist in the science of aging. Women's brains seem to have a youthful advantage, appearing roughly 3 years younger than men's brains when comparing individuals of the same age. This intriguing difference is linked to how our brains metabolize energy. While both men and women experience cognitive changes as they grow older, those changes unfold at different rates. Hormonal influences, particularly estrogen, play a role in this slower aging process. Estrogen can contribute to maintaining connection and communication between brain cells, which may help in preserving cognitive function longer in women. It turns out that the brain is incredibly adaptable, and these biological factors highlight the complex interplay between gender and aging. So, next time you think about aging, remember that the brain holds secrets that challenge our traditional views. Isn't it amazing how complex our bodies are? What if I told you about a giant Shiva statue? In Murudeshwar, India, you can find an astonishing statue of Lord Shiva that towers a monumental 121 feet tall. This striking sculpture isn't just about its size. It's a cultural marvel that attracts thousands of visitors each year. Positioned next to the beautiful Murudeshwar temple, the statue overlooks the stunning Arabian Sea, creating a breathtaking backdrop that enhances its grandeur. Built in 2006, the statue is not only an artistic masterpiece, but also represents deep spiritual significance for devotees. Standing in awe of Lord Shiva, you might feel a sense of peace and inspiration as the waves crash in the distance. Local legends often recount tales of devotion linked to the temple, making it a popular pilgrimage site. If you're ever nearby, taking a moment to appreciate this magnificent statue can offer a unique glimpse into India's rich heritage. Have you ever seen such a monumental work of art? Sugar lovers rejoice. Mars bars are 60% sugar. Mars bars are 60% sugar. That's right. This popular chocolate bar, known for its delicious combination of nougat and caramel wrapped in a smooth milk chocolate coating, has a surprising sugar content that might make your sweet tooth dance with joy. To put it into perspective, if you were to grab a standard Mars bar weighing around 51 grams, about 30 grams of that is pure sugar. This hefty dose contributes not only to the bar's rich taste, but also its energy-boosting qualities, making it a favorite for a quick pick-me-up. However, this high sugar level also means that indulging in Mars bars should be done in moderation. Consuming too much sugar can lead to various health issues like obesity, diabetes, and tooth decay. So while it's tempting to reach for another bar, remember that enjoying them occasionally is the key to keeping your sweet treats fun and guilt-free. Next time you unwrap a Mars bar, consider the sugar content and how it fits into your overall diet. Will you enjoy it with a bit of balance? Did you know nobles rarely bathed in medieval times? Back then, in the midst of castles and grand feasts, too much cleanliness raised eyebrows among the upper class. Many believed that water could open the pores and let in diseases, so they avoided bathing for months. The result? A lingering odor that could fill a room. Instead of stepping into a tub, nobles turned to perfumes and scented oils to mask their natural scent. Imagine walking into a grand banquet where rich fragrances fought against the musty smell of unwashed bodies. This practice led to unsanitary living conditions, not only for the upper class, but also for those who served them. With dirt and grime accumulating over time, it's no wonder that hygiene practices were viewed quite differently back then. While today's standards encourage regular bathing and cleanliness, medieval attitudes paint a picture of a world where the idea of smelling good relied heavily on fragrances rather than fresh water. How fascinating and odd it is to think of this stark contrast to our modern-day habits. Let's uncover the truth about reptile reproduction. Did you know that most reptiles are oviparous, which means they lay eggs? The fascinating part is the wide range of incubation periods for these eggs, which can last anywhere from just a few weeks to several months. This variation depends heavily on environmental conditions, such as temperature and humidity. For instance, a common species like the green sea turtle may take up to 60 days to hatch its eggs, while certain snakes can have incubation periods extending to 3 months or more. These reptiles have adapted to their specific environments to ensure the best chances for their young. During incubation, the temperature can play a crucial role in determining the sex of the hatchlings, with some species producing males at cooler temperatures and females at warmer ones. Isn't nature full of surprises? Hard to believe, but time travel was on TV. Walter Cronkite, a legendary news anchor, hosted an innovative show that brought history to life in a captivating way. Instead of just telling stories from the past, Cronkite presented events as if they were unfolding right before our eyes. Imagine watching the excitement of ancient Rome, complete with bustling marketplaces and political debates, seamlessly transition to the fervor of the American Revolution. This unique format turned history into an immersive experience, almost like stepping into a time machine. By using a familiar news anchor's tone, viewers could engage more deeply with pivotal moments. The show made learning history entertaining and accessible, sparking curiosity in people of all ages. It's no wonder that many viewers felt like they were on the front lines of these historic events. How did Cronkite manage to make the past feel so immediate and real? Sleeping with cheetahs. Can you imagine? In an incredible display of trust and understanding, a man in South Africa has taken an extraordinary approach to connect with these magnificent creatures. By sleeping alongside cheetahs, he creates a bond that most people would only dream of. Cheetahs, known for their speed and grace, are often seen as wild and untamable. However, this unique relationship showcases the softer side of these big cats. The man spends time daily with the cheetahs, earning their trust through patience and consistency. He believes that by being present in their space, he can help them feel safe and secure. Imagine waking up to the gentle purring of a cheetah next to you. This process not only breaks down barriers, but also fosters a deeper understanding of their behavior and needs. Such unusual connections between humans and wild animals raise fascinating questions about how we can coexist with nature. Can our attitudes towards wildlife change if we take the time to understand them better? Ever wondered what a cow is worth? In an astonishing event, a Holstein cow was sold at auction for a staggering $1 in $300,000. This record-breaking sale highlights not just the impressive value of cattle, but also the importance of genetics in livestock. The cow, known for her exceptional milk production, was seen by the buyer as a golden opportunity, an investment that could lead to a herd of future prize winners. Livestock auctions often bring fierce competition, especially for rare breeds and high-quality animals, making record sales like this one a thrilling spectacle. Cattle that are genetically superior can produce offspring that also excel in milk production or other desirable traits, which adds to their value. This sale didn't just break records. It captivated the farming community and sparked discussions about the economics of ranching and animal husbandry. Who knew a cow could be such a valuable asset? Is it really true that bridges can look like roller coasters? The Oshima Ohashi Bridge in Japan certainly gives off that thrilling impression. With its steep slope, the bridge presents a striking visual that challenges our perception of gravity. When you drive across it, you might feel as if you're racing up a roller coaster, which is both exciting and slightly nerve-wracking. However, this impressive structure is more than just a visual marvel. It plays a vital role in transportation. Designed to allow ships to pass smoothly underneath, the Oshima Ohashi Bridge demonstrates the ingenuity of modern engineering. Its height and incline ensure that even tall vessels can navigate past without any issue, bridging the gap between safety and functionality. Built to connect the cities of Matsue and Sakeminato, this bridge not only facilitates travel, but also showcases the creative spirit of Japanese architecture. So the next time you see a photo of this bridge, remember, it's not just about the thrill, it's a testament to intelligent design and purpose. Let's uncover the truth about badgers. A group of badgers is called a seat, and this unique term highlights their quirky social behavior and lifestyle. Badgers, known for their stout bodies and distinctive stripe-marked faces, are social creatures that usually live in family groups. They carve out extensive underground tunnel systems known as sets, which are not only shelters from predators in inclement weather, but also serve as social hubs. Within these cozy homes, badgers adopt a comfortable seated formation while resting together, hence the name seat. Imagine them nestled together in the earth, creating a warm, welcoming atmosphere. These nocturnal mammals prefer the cover of night, emerging from their sets to forage for food, mainly earthworms and insects. Their interactions are rich as they communicate through various sounds and scent markings, fostering a tight-knit community. The term seat perfectly encapsulates the snug, familial bonds among these remarkable animals, making them truly endearing inhabitants of the wildlife world. Next time you hear about badgers, think of their cozy seats and social dynamics. Did you know Kim Basinger bought a whole town? In the 1980s, the famous actress Kim Basinger made headlines when she purchased the tiny town of Braselton, Georgia, for a whopping $20 million. Her ambitious dream was to turn this quaint little place into a bustling tourist destination. Kim envisioned charming shops, exciting attractions, and maybe even a movie-themed park that would draw in visitors from all over. However, things didn't quite go as planned. Despite her big dreams, Kim faced various challenges in her development efforts, and her vision for Braselton never materialized as she hoped. Ultimately, she sold shares in the town, marking a curious chapter in her life that many fans might not know about. Today, Braselton is a flourishing community with its own unique character, but it's fascinating to think about what could have been if Kim's plans had succeeded. What would a movie star's town look like today? Did you know about the term nibblings? Nibblings is a charming word that refers to the children of your siblings, encompassing both nieces and nephews. This term has gained traction as family dynamics and language evolve. Instead of saying my sister's children or my brother's kids, you can say my nibblings, adding a playful twist. It's a great way to refer to these little ones who may bring chaos, joy, and endless fun into family gatherings. Language continuously adapts, and nibblings represents a modern, informal way to celebrate those special family connections, often filled with laughter and love. As families grow larger and more complex, terms like nibblings help keep our language fresh and engaging. You might be surprised how quickly this fun term captures the hearts of parents and aunts or uncles alike. So next time you're talking about your siblings' kids, why not use nibblings instead? It's lighthearted, it's catchy, and it shows the unique bond you share with those little adventurers in your life. Guess what really drives fashion icons like Cara Delevingne? Sarah Doukas, the visionary founder of the Storm Agency, has been a key player in transforming the fashion industry. With her keen eye for talent, she discovered models who would become household names, including the stunning Kate Moss. Doukas' knack for spotting potential and nurturing it has changed the careers of many. She played a pivotal role in Cara Delevingne's rise to fame, helping to shape her image and brand. Doukas understands that the fashion world is not just about looks, it's about personality, charisma, and the ability to connect with people. Through her agency, she has matched countless talents with the right opportunities, revolutionizing the way models enter the industry. As fashion trends continue to evolve, Doukas remains at the forefront, pushing boundaries and redefining beauty standards. Her impact isn't merely about finding models. It's about telling their stories and bringing their unique qualities to the spotlight. What other hidden talents might she uncover in the future? Uncover the thrilling origin story of Levi's jeans. Did you know that Levi's, a name synonymous with denim, started in 1853 in San Francisco? Founded by German immigrant Levi Strauss, the company first sold dry goods, targeting the booming population of miners during the California gold rush. This bustling period sparked a need for durable clothing, as miners required sturdy apparel to withstand their grueling work conditions. Surprisingly, it wasn't until 1873 that Strauss teamed up with tailor Jacob Davis to revolutionize the clothing industry. They introduced the first ever riveted denim jeans, which featured metal rivets at pocket seams, making them incredibly resilient. These jeans quickly became popular among laborers, including miners and railroad workers, who needed reliable wear for their tough jobs. Over time, Levi's jeans transformed from practical workwear to a cultural icon recognized around the globe. Today, you see them worn by everyone from celebrities to everyday folks. Isn't it fascinating how a simple idea from the gold rush era shaped fashion today? Hard to believe, but light takes 1 billion seconds to arrive. This mind-boggling journey begins with a star located 31.7 light-years away from Earth. Imagine that, traveling at the speed of light, which is nearly 300,000 kilometers per second. The light from this far-off star takes a whopping 1 billion seconds, almost 31 years, to reach us. When we gaze at stars in the night sky, we aren't just seeing them as they are now. We're actually looking back in time. The light we observe today left the star a long time ago, showing us the universe as it was decades or even centuries back. That means if a star went supernova, we wouldn't know it for another 31 years. Each twinkle in the sky tells a unique story from the past, reminding us that the cosmos is full of wonders waiting to be explored. How cool is it to think that every time we look up, we're peeking into history? Let's uncover the truth about cable cars in San Francisco. These iconic cable cars are more than just a way to get around town. They're a piece of living history. Established in the late 19th century, they have become a symbol of the city's charm and ingenuity. Climbing the steep hills of San Francisco, these wooden cars provide a unique commuting experience, giving riders breathtaking views of the bay and the famous Golden Gate Bridge. The cable cars operate using a complex system of underground cables, which are pulled by powerful engines. This means that passengers can enjoy a smooth ride while the cars gracefully glide up and down the city's steep streets. In addition to their practical use, these cable cars are recognized as a National Historic Landmark, drawing visitors from around the world. Have you ever ridden one of these fascinating machines? Believe it or not, blue whales eat 50 million calories daily. These magnificent creatures, the largest animals on Earth, consume an incredible amount of food to maintain their massive size. To put that into perspective, munching through 50 million calories is like feasting on approximately 80,000 Big Macs every single day. That's far more than the average adult, who typically needs about 2,000 calories for their daily diet. Blue whales primarily dine on tiny shrimp-like animals called krill, often gulping in huge volumes of water filled with their prey. With each mouthful, they filter out the krill using their baleen plates. This massive intake of calories not only supports their enormous bodies, but also fuels their long migrations across oceans. So next time you bite into your favorite meal, just imagine how much a blue whale would need to eat to stay healthy and strong. What if I told you about a word secret? The word almost holds the title of the longest word in the English language, where all its letters appear in alphabetical order. This unique gem stands out in a language filled with words like a and zebra, which are much shorter and less complex. When you think of English, you might picture long, twisting words like unbelievable. But glimpsing at almost offers a fun twist. It's 5 letters long, containing A, L, M, O, and S, and you can pronounce it with ease too. English has plenty of interesting quirks, but this little word captures a delightful blend of simplicity and order. Next time you use almost, impress your friends with the knowledge that it's not just a filler word. It's a champion of alphabetical order. Isn't it fascinating how something so simple can have such a unique claim to fame? You might be shocked to learn about Cenat's record. In November 2024, the popular Twitch streamer Cenat achieved an incredible milestone by setting a new record of 337,175 subscribers at his peak. This feat not only showcases his immense popularity, but also highlights the growing world of online streaming and its potential for revenue generation. With each subscriber contributing to his monthly earnings, Kai raked in an astounding $2.2 million in just that 1 month from subscriptions alone. This kind of success reflects how much fans value engaging content and entertainment from their favorite creators. Streaming platforms like Twitch have transformed the way we consume content, allowing personalities like Kai to connect directly with their audiences and build dedicated communities. Could this be a glimpse into the future of entertainment, where streaming becomes the norm? Turns out, the truth is that flight arrived quickly. In 1903, many were astonished when the New York Times boldly claimed it would take humanity between 1 and 10 million years to perfect a flying machine. This seemed like an impossible dream, especially with all the challenges of aviation looming large. However, just 69 days later, history was made in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, when the Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur, took their first successful flight. Their machine, named the Wright Flyer, soared for 12 seconds, covering 120 feet. This incredible achievement not only defied the predictions of the New York Times, but it also paved the way for the future of aviation. The Wright brothers' determination, innovative spirit, and precise engineering turned a once far-off dream into a reality, forever changing how we travel and connect with the world. Who would have thought flight was so close around the corner? What if I told you snow can be dirty? Snow often seems pure and pristine, blanketing the world in white, but it can actually capture pollutants from the air. When snowflakes form, they attract and trap tiny particles like car exhaust, industrial emissions, and even dust. This happens because the tiny ice crystals have a kind of sticky surface, allowing them to bond with these harmful substances. As a result, the snow around busy roads or cities can be laden with pollutants. When the snow melts, these contaminants can seep into the ground and waterways, affecting the environment and wildlife. Many people are surprised to learn that what seems like harmless winter wonder can actually carry hidden dangers. So the next time you see a beautiful snowy landscape, consider what's hidden within that white blanket. Is it really as clean as it appears? Let's uncover the truth about Avengers. Endgame. This blockbuster, released in 2019, shattered many box office records and made cinematic history. Directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, the film is the grand finale of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Infinity Saga, featuring popular characters like Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor. Upon its release, Avengers Endgame grossed over $2.798 billion worldwide, snatching the title of the highest-grossing film ever at that time. Fans flocked to theaters to see how the epic story would conclude, and they weren't disappointed. The film expertly tied up several storylines while delivering action-packed sequences and emotional moments. Its success can be credited to years of build-up across various Marvel films, creating a massive fan base eager for the resolution. With such incredible box office earnings, it's not surprising that this film made a lasting impact on the movie industry, changing how producers view franchise films. Indeed, Avengers Endgame set the bar high for future releases. How did one film captivate millions across the globe? Here's what actually happens when you blink. On average, a person blinks over 5 million times each year. Each blink might seem inconsequential, but it plays a crucial role in keeping our eyes healthy and our minds sharp. When you blink, your eyelids sweep across the surface of your eyes, spreading tears that keep them moisturized and free from dust and debris. These tears contain essential nutrients that nourish the eye and help protect it from infection. But blinking doesn't stop there. It also gives your brain tiny breaks, allowing it to recharge. This brief pause helps enhance focus and concentration as you shift your attention back to your tasks. So those rapid little blinks you take throughout the day are more than just reflexes. They are vital moments for your eyes and mind. Have you ever thought about how often you blink? Here's something incredible about vehicle history. France was the first country to introduce vehicle registration plates on August 14, 1893, which sparked a new era in how we identify motor vehicles. Before this standardization, vehicles were mostly unmarked, making it difficult to associate them with their owners. The introduction of registration plates allowed for easier tracking and regulation of cars, promoting road safety. Imagine the chaos of a world where cars don't have unique identifiers. This system not only helped in identifying vehicles, but also paved the way for laws around vehicle ownership and responsibilities. Over time, the idea of vehicle registration spread around the globe, becoming essential for motor vehicle management. Today, almost every country uses some form of registration plates, showcasing how a simple idea from France transformed transportation worldwide. Aren't you curious how this practice has evolved since then? What if I told you handball rules Iceland's heart? In Iceland, handball isn't just a game, it's a cherished part of the culture. The sport has gained immense popularity and is proudly considered the national sport. Icelandic teams have showcased their incredible talent on the international stage, achieving remarkable success in competitions like the Olympic Games and the World Championship. Fans fill the stands, waving flags and cheering loudly for their teams, creating an electric atmosphere full of national pride. Young players look up to stars like Guðjón Valur Sigurdsson, who has helped inspire a new generation of athletes. With its fast-paced action and teamwork, handball captivates audiences, and brings communities together. Whether it's the sound of the ball hitting the net or the thrill of a last-minute goal, the excitement is palpable. So is handball the heartbeat of Icelandic sports culture? Prepare to be amazed by the power of pacing. It turns out that pacing while you're on the phone isn't just a quirky habit, it's actually a smart way to boost your brain power. When you walk around during conversations, your body is engaging in physical movement, which activates brain activity and can enhance your focus. This means you're more likely to think clearly and express yourself better. The rhythm of your steps can help organize your thoughts, making interactions feel much more natural. Plus, moving around reduces stress levels, allowing you to tackle conversations with a relaxed mindset. Next time you find yourself chatting, try getting up and pacing. You might discover that those discussions flow more smoothly and ideas come to you with greater ease. Why not give it a shot? Ever wonder where card decks truly come from? The fascinating origins of the standard 52-card deck trace back to France in the 15th century. This deck features 4 distinct suits: hearts, diamonds, clubs, and spades. Each suit has a unique story, representing different social classes of that era. For instance, hearts symbolize the clergy, highlighting their revered status, while diamonds connected to the nobility, showcasing their wealth. Clubs represented the hardworking peasants, grounded in their daily struggles, and spades were linked to the merchants, indicating their role in trade and commerce. This clever symbolism offered insight into society at the time. Fast forward to today, and this design remains unchanged, continuing to be the foundation of countless card games that entertain people of all ages. Whether you're playing poker or solitaire, these cards have become a beloved pastime, connecting us across generations. What if I told you about a golden meteorite? Meet the Fukang starstone, a stunning specimen that fell to Earth in 2000 and was discovered in China. This extraordinary meteorite, also known as Palek, is famous for its beautiful olivine crystals, which shimmer with a warm golden glow. These translucent gems are nestled inside a striking nickel and iron structure, giving the meteorite its unique appearance. What really sets the Fukang starstone apart is its value. It's worth 4 times the price of pure gold. Collectors and scientists alike are fascinated by this rare find, as it not only holds scientific secrets about our universe, but also showcases the beauty of celestial materials. Imagine holding a piece of the cosmos that sparkles like treasure. With its captivating story and incredible worth, the Fukang starstone truly is a gem from the stars. What if I told you dinosaurs drank your water? It's true, every time you take a sip of water, you might be drinking molecules that have traveled through the bodies of dinosaurs millions of years ago. This fascinating fact highlights Earth's incredible water recycling process. Water is constantly moving through the environment in a cycle called the hydrological cycle. It evaporates from oceans and rivers, forms clouds, and then returns as rain or snow. As it travels, water passes through plants, animals, and even ancient creatures like dinosaurs. Studies suggest that water molecules can stay in circulation for a very long time, undergoing countless transformations, yet remaining part of the same global pool. So the next time you hydrate, remember that the water you enjoy might have once quenched the thirst of a T-Rex or a Triceratops. How cool is that? Did you know Wang is the world's top surname? With around 107 million people bearing the name, it's more common than any other surname globally. This staggering statistic highlights the incredible cultural and historical significance of the name, particularly in China where it originates. The Wang surname has deep roots in Chinese history, tracing back over 2,500 years to the legendary states of ancient times. It's fascinating to see how popular names can help us connect with our past and understand how populations grow. Meanwhile, in the Spanish-speaking worlds, the surname Garcia takes the lead, ranking 47th overall. While this name is widespread across various countries, it also reflects the rich tapestry of Spanish heritage. Names like Wang and Garcia not only identify individuals, but also connect them to their cultural backgrounds. Have you ever wondered about the stories behind your own surname? Believe it or not, Belgium has a hidden car cemetery. This unique location, known as the Shoddy-owned car cemetery, is home to over 500 vintage vehicles left behind after World War II. Picture this. American soldiers returning from the war were faced with an impossible choice. They couldn't take their beloved cars home because of skyrocketing transportation costs. Instead, they parked these classic vehicles in a dense forest, dreaming that they could reclaim them someday. Sadly, as years passed, those dreams faded, and the cars remained untouched, slowly being reclaimed by nature. Today, these vintage automobiles stand as silent witnesses to history, telling stories of hope and loss. Some are beautifully rusted, others covered in moss, all adding to the eerie charm of the site. Visiting the cemetery feels like stepping back in time, making it a fascinating destination for car lovers and history enthusiasts alike. What secrets do these cars hold? Ever thought about why the White Temple dazzles? This stunning site, known as Wat Rong Kun, is not your typical Buddhist temple. Located in Thailand, it stands out with its brilliant white mosaics and reflective mirrors that shimmer in the sunlight. Designed by the talented Thai artist and architect Chalermchai Kositpipat, the temple combines traditional Buddhist architecture with a contemporary twist. Each element of the temple tells a unique story, filled with symbolism that reflects the journey from darkness to enlightenment. For instance, the white color represents purity, while the small mirrors symbolize wisdom shining in the darkness. Visitors walking through this artistic marvel feel as if they are inside a dream, surrounded by intricate sculptures and hand-painted murals that invite deep reflection. This temple has rapidly become a cultural icon and a must-visit destination for tourists looking to experience something truly special. So the next time someone mentions Buddhist temples, remember that Wat Rong Kun is not just a building, it's an extraordinary experience waiting to be discovered. Did you ever hear about Charade's copyright mistake? In 1963, Universal Pictures made a significant blunder when they released the classic film Charade without the required copyright notice. At that time, proper copyright notices were essential for protecting a film's intellectual property. Because of this oversight, Charade entered the public domain in the United States the moment it premiered. This unusual situation meant that anyone could freely distribute, copy, or even adapt the film without facing legal issues. The film, which stars Audrey Hepburn and Cary Grant, became a beloved favorite, but its surprising status as a public domain work led to a range of interpretations and adaptations by various filmmakers and artists. It's thought-provoking to consider how one simple oversight can change the fate of a cinematic classic. Have you seen this iconic film knowing it was once a free-for-all? Did you know that malaria can hide in your liver? Malarial parasites have a clever trick. They can settle in the liver, staying dormant for months after a mosquito bite. This sneaky strategy complicates early diagnosis, making it hard for doctors to spot the disease quickly. During this liver stage, parasites can go undetected, only to spring back to life later, causing painful relapses. These relapses can lead to serious health issues like chronic anemia, which makes you feel tired and weak, spleen enlargement, and even internal bleeding. With around 48% of the world's population at risk of encountering this stealthy type of malaria, awareness is key. Symptoms may not appear right away, allowing the disease to wreak havoc on your body without warning. Understanding how malaria operates can help us better protect ourselves and our communities from its dangerous effects. Is it really true that a bear became a lieutenant? After World War II, a unique bear named Wojtek made headlines for his incredible story in the Edinburgh Zoo, Scotland. Wojtek was no ordinary bear. He was a Syrian brown bear adopted by Polish soldiers during the war, who raised him from a cub. His cheerful nature and loyalty led him to serve alongside the troops, carrying heavy supplies and boosting the morale of the soldiers whenever they faced hard times. When the war ended, Wojtek settled into a new life in the zoo, surrounded by visitors who were fascinated by his history. In a touching gesture, the military awarded him the rank of lieutenant, recognizing not just his contributions during the war, but also the deep bond formed between him and the soldiers. This unusual honor was a symbol of friendship and loyalty, showcasing how unusual circumstances can lead to extraordinary connections. Wojtek's story endures, reminding us of the remarkable relationships humans can form with animals, even in the most challenging times. Did you know solar winds change our planet's atmosphere? Solar winds, streams of charged particles emitted by the sun, interact with Earth's magnetic field, leading to a gradual loss of particles from our atmosphere. This fascinating process has far-reaching implications for our planet. As these solar winds sweep away atmospheric particles, they contribute to long-term changes in Earth's climate and environment. This interaction is particularly important because it helps shape the protective barrier that surrounds our planet, which is essential for life. Over time, this gradual loss can alter the balance of gases in our atmosphere, potentially affecting weather patterns and even the climate itself. Scientists are constantly monitoring these changes to understand how they might impact both our daily lives and the future of our planet. By studying this complex relationship between solar winds and Earth's magnetic field, researchers hope to unlock new insights into how outer space influences our world and prepares us for potential changes to come. Believe it or not, potatoes taste like apples. You might think they're completely different, but these two popular foods share a surprising similarity when it comes to flavor. Research shows that while potatoes and apples have their own distinct aromas, their basic taste can be quite similar. If you're curious enough to try this out, plug your nose while tasting both. By blocking your sense of smell, you'll discover that the flavors of these two foods become indistinguishable. It's fascinating how our perception of taste is heavily influenced by smell. This is because nearly 80% of what we experience as flavor comes from our olfactory senses. So next time you munch on a potato or an apple, keep in mind that they might just be overshadowed by their distinctive scents. Who knows? Maybe you'll want to experiment with some unique recipes that combine both ingredients, drawing on their surprising taste connection. How many more food pairings can we uncover that challenge our taste buds? You won't believe how Carl Weathers got his role. After reading scenes with Sylvester Stallone for the iconic film Rocky, Carl Weathers secured the role of Apollo Creed in a surprising way. During his audition, Weathers confidently remarked, "I could do a lot better if you got me a real actor to work with." This bold statement showcased not just his talent, but also his charisma and wit. Stallone, who was both the star and the writer of Rocky, was impressed. Instead of taking offense, he recognized the chemistry that sparked between them. Weathers' confidence and humor ultimately won him the part, and together they created a legendary rivalry that captivated audiences. Apollo Creed became one of Weathers' most famous roles, paving the way for a successful acting career. Isn't it fascinating how a single audition can change someone's life forever? Did you know berries have their seeds on the outside? This unique feature makes berries stand out among other fruits. Unlike most fruits, where seeds are hidden within the flesh, berries showcase their tiny seeds on the surface. This intriguing trait not only enhances their visual appeal, adding a touch of whimsy, but also highlights the incredible variety found in nature. Think about strawberries, raspberries, and even blueberries. When you bite into these juicy fruits, the crunch of the seeds adds a delightful texture that complements their sweet, tangy flavors. Botanically speaking, berries are considered a type of simple fruit, forming from a single ovary of a flower. Their vibrant colors and natural sweetness attract not just humans, but also birds and animals, helping to spread their seeds far and wide. Have you ever thought about how this adaptation benefits the plant? By dispersing seeds, berries ensure their growth in new locations, creating a cycle of life that's both fascinating and essential for ecosystems. So, the next time you enjoy a handful of berries, remember their extraordinary seed placement. Dive into Deep End Fitness for extreme training. This exciting YouTube channel focuses on extreme aquatic training, offering routines that challenge athletes, military personnel, and brave fitness enthusiasts. With a strong emphasis on underwater apnea, endurance, and coordination, Deep End Fitness pushes limits and transforms how we think about fitness. One of the standout elements of their training is the importance of controlled breathing. Understanding how to manage your breath while submerged can significantly enhance performance, whether you're swimming fast or holding your breath for longer periods. The channel showcases various drills designed to improve not only your physical strength, but also your mental resilience. Imagine training your body and mind together under the water, where every breath counts. With engaging visuals and expert guidance, viewers can gradually build confidence and skills for any aquatic challenge. Whether you're an aspiring athlete or just curious about pushing your fitness boundaries, Deep End Fitness offers a unique and inspiring approach. Ready to take the plunge and see what you're truly capable of? Why did searching for submarines lead to the Titanic's discovery? In 1985, a fascinating twist of fate led to one of the most famous shipwreck discoveries in history. Robert Ballard, an oceanographer, was initially funded by the U.S. Navy to find lost nuclear submarines. He was working on an advanced robotic submersible designed for deep-sea exploration. However, after the submarine search concluded earlier than expected, Ballard had some spare time left. Instead of packing up and heading home, he decided to pivot his mission and search for the legendary Titanic, which sank in 1912. Using his high-tech equipment, he finally located the wreckage resting beneath the North Atlantic Ocean, forever changing how we view maritime history. The discovery sparked a renewed interest in Titanic artifacts and stories, leading to countless documentaries and exhibitions. It's incredible to think that a mission meant for military purposes inadvertently uncovered a poignant piece of our past. What other secrets lurk below the ocean's surface? What if I told you about juggling 11 balls? Alex Barron set a Guinness World Record by juggling an astonishing 11 balls at the same time, a feat that showcases not only his extraordinary coordination, but also incredible skill. Imagine the focus and dexterity required to keep juggling that many balls in the air. For most of us, just keeping track of 2 or 3 would be a challenge. This remarkable achievement highlights the impressive capabilities of individuals in the realm of physical performance. Juggling isn't just a party trick. It requires hours of practice, a deep understanding of timing, and muscle control. It's fascinating to think that such incredible talent exists, proving that with dedication and hard work, people can push their limits. Whether you're a casual juggler or someone who's never tried, Alex's record inspires us to explore our potential and maybe pick up a few balls ourselves. What new challenges could you tackle if you put your mind to it? Most people don't know this, but penguins can't fly. Over millions of years, these amazing birds have evolved into exceptional swimmers. Unlike other birds that soar through the skies, penguins have adapted their wings into flippers, which help them glide gracefully through the water. This transformation allows them to chase down fish and other sea creatures with incredible speed and agility. Their bodies are streamlined and coated with a layer of blubber, providing insulation in frigid waters. Additionally, the unique structure of their bones makes them heavier, helping them dive deeper and stay submerged longer while hunting. This specialized adaptation might seem like a loss of flight, but it has given penguins an advantage in their aquatic environment, enabling them to thrive in some of the harshest climates on Earth. Isn't it fascinating how nature shapes creatures to survive? Here's a wild fact about Bouvet Island. In 1964, an intriguing discovery took place on the remote Bouvet Island, a tiny, uninhabited location in the South Atlantic Ocean. Researchers stumbled upon an abandoned boat, adding an eerie twist to the island's already mysterious reputation. What made this find so captivating was the complete absence of any signs of the boat's occupants. Where did they go? Did they venture onto the island and face unexpected challenges? The story of the boat raises many questions, drawing the attention of explorers and researchers alike. Bouvet Island is largely covered by a glacier and is considered one of the most isolated places on Earth, which only deepens the intrigue surrounding this mysterious discovery. The combination of its harsh environment and the unexplained fate of the boat's occupants turns Bouvet Island into a captivating puzzle waiting to be solved. Are we alone in evidence of previous explorers, or is Bouvet Island hiding secrets of adventurous stories that remain untold? Here's a wild fact about sacred cows in India. In many Indian cities, cows are considered sacred animals in Hinduism, which profoundly influences daily life. This reverence for cows is rooted in ancient traditions, where they symbolize nourishment, motherhood, and life itself. As a result, you'll often see them wandering freely through busy streets, mingling with traffic and pedestrians. The sight of a cow leisurely grazing or resting by the roadside is common in cities like Varanasi or Delhi. This unique relationship between humans and cows highlights the deep spiritual connection that many Hindus feel toward these gentle creatures. It isn't unusual for communities to allow cows to roam around unbothered, as harming them can lead to severe repercussions according to religious beliefs. While some view this as a charming quirk of urban life, others see challenges regarding urban planning and sanitation. Despite these challenges, the sacred status of cows remains an important part of India's cultural and spiritual identity, prompting conversations about tradition and modernity. Isn't it fascinating how these sacred animals coexist with bustling city life? Can you imagine makeup dating back 6,000 years? The earliest known use of makeup originated in ancient Egypt, where Egyptians discovered that crushed minerals could enhance their beauty while also serving practical purposes. They used vibrant minerals like malachite and galena to create eye makeup that not only made their eyes stand out, but also protected them against the scorching sun. This creativity wasn't just for looks. The pigments had antimicrobial properties, which helped keep their skin healthy amidst the harsh desert environment. Ancient Egyptians took great care in applying these natural substances, often blending them with oils to create the perfect consistency. Makeup rituals were an essential part of daily life and celebrations, reflecting the culture's values and beliefs. So next time you reach for your makeup, remember that you're part of a long tradition that started thousands of years ago. Ready for a journey like no other? Carl Bushby has spent more than 20 years on a remarkable global trek, embodying the true spirit of adventure. Starting in 1998, he set out to walk around the world, covering thousands of miles on foot. Along the way, he faced unbelievable challenges, from crossing frozen seas to encountering wild animals and navigating tricky border crossings. His journey isn't just about distance, it's a test of endurance and human spirit. With each step, he shares stories of the people he's met and the cultures he's discovered, painting a vivid picture of the world we live in. Through hardships and triumphs, Busby demonstrates determination and resilience. Whether battling harsh weather or the loneliness of the road, he continues to inspire travelers and dreamers alike. What fuels his passion to walk so far, and what keeps him going against all odds? Ever thought about why Zoroastrians use sky burial? This unique burial tradition, practiced by Zoroastrians in Mumbai, India, involves placing the deceased in specially constructed towers of silence. These towers are open to the sky, allowing vultures to consume the bodies, a practice that highlights their deep respect for nature. Zoroastrians believe that earth and fire are sacred elements that should remain untainted by death. Instead of burying or cremating their loved ones, they opt for this method as a way to honor both the deceased and the environment. It's a fascinating glimpse into how different cultures handle death and what values they hold dear. In an age where most burial practices involve elaborate coffins and funeral services, the simplicity and ecological mindfulness of the sky burial tradition stand out. It begs the question, how do our own burial practices reflect our beliefs about life and death? You won't believe this about your brain's quirks. Have you ever been in a conversation, and just as you try to recall the perfect word, it suddenly slips your mind? This frustrating experience is known as lethalogica. It happens to everyone at some point, but why does it occur? Lethalogica occurs when the brain temporarily blocks the retrieval of a specific word, making it feel like it vanished into thin air. Scientists believe this happens due to the complex way our brains store and access linguistic information. Sometimes the brain gets overloaded or distracted, making it tricky to find the right term. Interestingly, numerous factors like stress, fatigue, or even age can trigger this phenomenon. So the next time you're searching for a word during a discussion, remember that you're not alone. Your brain is just caught up in a little mystery. What if I told you about Georgia's mysterious stone slabs? In Elbert County, Georgia, you can find the Georgia Guidestones, a striking monument made up of giant granite slabs. Erected in 1980, these stones stand tall and are inscribed with a set of 10 guidelines for rebuilding civilization after a catastrophe. Written in 8 different languages, including English, Spanish, and Swahili, the inscriptions focus on themes like population control, environmental conservation, and harmony. The origins of the funding for these massive stones remain a mystery. A man using the pseudonym R.C. Christian commissioned them, but their true backers are still unknown. The guide stones have sparked curiosity and controversy over the years, attracting visitors who come to ponder their meaning and purpose. As this intriguing landmark sits quietly in the countryside, it continues to invite questions about humanity's future and the fundamental principles that should guide us. Did you know that the Voynich manuscript remains unsolved? This enigmatic book, discovered in the early 20th century by Wilfrid Voynich, is filled with strange illustrations of plants, celestial bodies, and even naked figures. Despite the attention of linguists, cryptographers, and historians for over 100 years, the language of the manuscript continues to baffle experts. The script seems to defy any familiar linguistic structure, making it one of the most mysterious texts in history. Many theories have emerged regarding its origins and purpose, ranging from a hoax to a sophisticated cipher or even an alien language. The vivid illustrations and consistent layout add to the intrigue, suggesting that the manuscript is not just a jumble of letters, but possibly holds valuable knowledge or a secret code. As scholars continue to grapple with its mysteries, the question remains: what secrets does the Voynich manuscript hold? Prepare to be amazed by Maine Coons. These extraordinary cats, often called gentle giants, are truly a sight to behold. With their tufted ears, bushy tails, and large frames, Maine Coons can take up to 5 years to fully grow. Imagine having a friendly feline that not only plays, but also cuddles like a small dog. Their affectionate nature makes them fantastic pets for families or individuals alike. While they are known for their impressive size, it's their friendly demeanor that really steals the spotlight. Maine Coons are also intelligent and curious, often following their humans around the house or engaging in interactive play. Did you know they can even learn tricks similar to dogs? This combination of size, charm, and playfulness makes the Maine Coon a beloved breed. So if you're considering a pet, wouldn't you want a Maine Coon to brighten your days? This might surprise you. Venus flytrap snaps faster than you can blink. The Venus flytrap is a fascinating plant that can close its jaw-like traps in an incredible 100 milliseconds. This lightning-fast movement makes it one of the quickest plant actions known to science, even quicker than the human eye can blink. The mechanism behind this rapid action involves specialized cells that change shape when triggered by unsuspecting prey, like insects. When an insect brushes against the sensitive hairs inside the trap, it sends a signal that initiates the snap. In mere milliseconds, the trap shuts tight, capturing its meal. This speed is crucial for the flytrap since it relies on catching insects to obtain nutrients in its nutrient-poor native habitat of bogs and swamps. So the next time you admire this unique plant, remember just how quick and incredible it really is. It's nature's very own superhero. Did you know that Hawaii defines identity uniquely? In Hawaii, being recognized as Hawaiian goes beyond just where you were born. It's closely tied to local ethnicity, which means that to be considered truly Hawaiian, you must have specific ancestral ties to the islands. This cultural distinction is vital for many residents and reflects the island's rich history and traditions. For those who don't meet this requirement, they often identify themselves as locals. This nuanced understanding of identity highlights the strong connections between ethnicity and community in Hawaii. The local culture, steeped in ancient customs and practices, values the deep roots that many families have in the land. Because of this, people cherish their heritage and aim to preserve their unique customs, languages, and traditions. It sparks curiosity about how different places shape their notions of identity and belonging. How do you see identity in your own community? Prepare to be amazed by Poland's Crooked Forest. This extraordinary place, known as the Krzywy Las, is located near Gryfino and features around 400 pine trees, each with a peculiar J-shaped curve at the base of their trunks. What makes these trees truly fascinating is that they all bend in the same direction before reaching for the sky, creating an enchanting and surreal landscape. Scientists have puzzled over this natural phenomenon for years, with theories ranging from human intervention to unique environmental conditions during the tree's early growth. Some believe that the curvature happened when the trees were saplings, possibly due to snow or other external factors that influenced their shape. This artistic display of nature has turned the forest into a popular tourist destination, attracting visitors eager to witness this unusual spectacle. Whether it's for a stroll among these quirky trees or a stunning photo opportunity, the crooked forest leaves a lasting impression. Could it be nature's way of showing us its creativity? Let's uncover the truth about the Battle of Stiklestad. This epic clash in Norway in 1030 transformed the region's history. Known as the Thousand-Year Battle, it marked a significant turning point as King Olaf the Tryggvason, a pro-Christian ruler, faced off against a coalition of pagan Viking leaders. This battle wasn't just about swords and shields. It symbolized the struggle between the Old Norse traditions and the emerging influence of Christianity. Despite Olaf's bravery, he was ultimately defeated, leading to a major shift in cultural and religious practices in Norway. After his death, Olaf was hailed as a martyr, and his legacy helped to spread Christianity further in the region. The aftermath of the battle laid the groundwork for Norway's future, and it resonates even today, showing how a single event can shape a nation's identity for centuries. What do you think shaped the future of Viking society? What if I told you about a balloon showdown? In a bizarre incident in the Czech Republic, a person decided to launch weather balloons into the sky, sparking quite the unexpected reaction. As these balloons floated higher, they caught the attention of local authorities. Concerned that these could be potential threats, officials used a combination of radio communication and even firearms to intercept the balloons. Imagine the scene: a sunny day, balloons in the air, and law enforcement mobilizing to protect the skies. This unusual event raises questions about how we respond to things that may seem innocent, like weather balloons. Why did it escalate to such a degree? It highlights the balance between safety and understanding, especially in our increasingly complex world. So the next time you see a balloon, remember they might not always be as harmless as they look. You might be shocked to learn that hurling is ancient. This thrilling sport, originating from Ireland, boasts a rich history that spans over 3,000 years. Imagine a game where agility meets strategy, played with a wooden stick called a hurley and a small ball known as a sliotar. In hurling, players race across a grassy pitch, trying to score goals while skillfully dodging their opponents. The hurley allows players to strike the sliotar with incredible speed and precision, making every match an exhilarating spectacle. Historically, hurling has been more than just a sport. It has deep cultural roots in Irish society, often linked with community gatherings and celebrations. Surprise your friends with your newfound knowledge of how this ancient game reflects the spirit and heritage of Ireland. Have you ever tried hurling or watched a match? Have you ever noticed surgeons interrupting patients? This common behavior can lead to misunderstandings and affect the quality of care that patients receive. Research shows that when surgeons frequently cut off patients during consultations, it can create an atmosphere where patients feel unheard and anxious. This interruption often leads to rushed diagnoses, making it difficult for surgeons to gather all necessary information about a patient's condition. Effective communication is crucial in healthcare, as it ensures that patients feel comfortable sharing their symptoms and concerns. When patients can express themselves fully, surgeons are better equipped to make accurate evaluations and decisions. A comfortable environment encourages open dialogue, reducing the likelihood of errors and improving overall patient satisfaction. So, what can be done? Training sessions focusing on active listening and enhancing communication skills may help surgeons develop a more patient-centered approach, fostering trust and collaboration in the doctor-patient relationship. Why not advocate for better communication in healthcare? What if I told you the peregrine falcon flies faster than cars? This remarkable bird holds the record for the fastest dive in the animal kingdom, reaching breathtaking speeds of over 200 miles per hour. When it hunts, the peregrine falcon starts by soaring high in the sky, scanning the ground for potential prey. Once it spots something tasty, it tucks in its wings and dives straight down, using gravity to accelerate and gain incredible speed. This diving technique not only helps it catch its food with incredible precision, but also makes it one of nature's most effective hunters. To give you an idea of how fast that is, it can outpace sports cars zooming down the highway. With its sharp talons and keen eyesight, the peregrine falcon is truly a marvel of evolution. Isn't it amazing how such a small creature can achieve such awe-inspiring speeds? Wake up to success with breakfast? Why not start today? Eating breakfast isn't just an old saying. It's a powerful way to kickstart your day. Research shows that having a balanced morning meal can significantly boost both your mental and physical well-being. When you eat breakfast, you stabilize your blood sugar levels, which helps keep your energy up and your focus sharp. This means you can tackle tasks more effectively and feel less fatigued throughout the day. Imagine starting each morning with foods that not only taste delicious, but also nourish your body and mind. Whole grains, fruits, and protein-rich options like eggs or yogurt can make your breakfast both satisfying and healthy. People who incorporate breakfast into their daily routine often report feeling more energized and better able to concentrate. So if you want to enhance your mood and performance, don't skip this vital meal. Embrace the power of breakfast and feel the difference it makes in your day. You might be shocked to learn that chili peppers boost health. These vibrant vegetables aren't just a key flavor in many dishes. They pack an impressive nutritional punch. Packed with vitamins A and C, chili peppers play a crucial role in supporting our immune system and promoting eye health. But that's not all. Many studies suggest that capsaicin, the compound that gives peppers their heat, may enhance metabolism, helping our bodies burn calories more efficiently. This makes chili peppers popular not only in kitchens around the world, but also in health circles. Their anti-inflammatory properties can also alleviate pain and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. With a dash of chili in your meal, you're not just adding spice, you're also investing in your well-being. Who knew that a little heat could do so much for your health? What if I told you land speed records can soar? In 1997, the Thrust SSC, a remarkable British-designed vehicle, made history by achieving an astonishing speed of 762 miles per hour. This groundbreaking achievement was no small feat. It marked the first time any vehicle broke the sound barrier on land. The Thrust SSC, powered by 2 jet engines, showcased incredible engineering and innovation. Spearheaded by a team of skilled engineers and drivers, this car raced across the Black Rock Desert in Nevada, leaving tire tracks that would be talked about for years. The driver, Andy Green, became a hero that day, zooming past previous speed records and making the roar of the engines echo in the world of motorsport. This thrilling moment not only pushed the limits of how fast a vehicle could go, but it also inspired future engineering designs, showing that with creativity and determination, even the sky isn't the limit. It's just the beginning. Can you imagine what future technologies might achieve next? Here's something incredible about the Nile River. This majestic river, stretching nearly 7,000 miles, holds the title of the longest river in the world. Flowing through 11 countries, it has been a lifeline for countless civilizations that have thrived along its banks for thousands of years. From ancient Egypt, where it was worshipped as a god, to modern nations relying on its waters for agriculture and drinking, the Nile is more than just a river. It's a vital resource. Imagine how its rich waters have nurtured crops in lush valleys while supporting diverse ecosystems. The Nile also plays a crucial role in trade and travel, linking communities across borders. Whether you see it as a historical artery of life or a stunning natural wonder, the Nile River continues to inspire awe and respect. How many stories do you think it could tell? Most people don't know this, but Russia fights alcoholism uniquely. In a bold move to combat alcohol addiction, Russia has embraced an unconventional treatment method that involves implanting a small capsule beneath the skin. This capsule is specially designed to react negatively when a person consumes alcohol. So if someone tries to drink even a little, they might experience severe side effects that can deter them from returning to alcohol. This could range from nausea to heightened anxiety, making the consequences of drinking unappealing. While this approach can be controversial, It serves as a strong motivator for individuals determined to break free from their dependence on alcohol. Some may question the ethics or effectiveness of such a strategy, but for many it offers a chance at a healthier lifestyle. Could this extreme method be the key to reducing addiction rates in other countries as well? You might be shocked to learn that wigs were towering. In 18th century France, women took fashion to a whole new level with extravagant wigs that could soar to heights as tall as toddlers. These remarkable hairstyles, made from real human hair or silk, were far more than just eye-catching accessories. They represented the lavish lifestyle and high social status of those who wore them. Women would often spend hours perfecting their look, sometimes adding ornate decorations, feathers, and jewels to their towering creations. However, these elaborate wigs came with a hidden cost. Many became cozy homes for lice and other pests. With beauty standards pushing the limits of what was stylish, it's a fascinating and somewhat shocking glimpse into a world where looking good meant dealing with some pretty uncomfortable challenges. How far would you go for fashion? What if I told you Picasso was hiding behind a mirror? In 2012, a fascinating discovery occurred when a renovation crew stumbled upon a long-lost painting by the legendary artist Pablo Picasso. Hidden behind a mirror for over 70 years, this masterpiece had been carefully concealed by a previous homeowner during World War II. Fearing the chaos of wartime would lead to theft, they chose to keep the artwork out of sight, effectively safeguarding it from danger. Imagine the excitement of uncovering such a significant piece of art history. It's a reminder of how art can be both a treasure and a source of anxiety, especially during turbulent times. This remarkable find not only reconnects us with the creative spirit of Picasso, but also reveals the lengths people will go to protect what they love. Who knows what other hidden gems are still waiting to be found? Believe it or not, a fortune cookie changed lives. In 2005, a surprising event shook up the Powerball lottery when 110 lucky players tied for second place. This unusual occurrence piqued the interest of investigators, who feared there might be some fraud involved. However, as they dug deeper, they discovered that all the winners had played the same set of lucky numbers. Can you guess where those numbers came from? A fortune cookie. Yes, these little treats, often found in Chinese restaurants, seem to hold the key to financial fortune for a group of players. It's a wild reminder that sometimes luck can come from the most unexpected places. While it was a thrilling win for many, it also sparked conversations about the odds of winning and the randomness of luck. So could your next meal at a Chinese restaurant bring you life-changing numbers? You won't believe this about food scraps. In the impoverished areas of Manila, Philippines, many residents find creative ways to survive, and one of the most fascinating is through a dish called pag-pag. This resourceful practice involves collecting food scraps, especially from fast food restaurants. The collected scraps, which can include bones and leftover meat, are thoroughly cleaned and cooked to make them safe for consumption. Remarkably, many locals claim that pag-pag tastes surprisingly good. While eating food that others may throw away might sound unappealing to some, the necessity to make ends meet drives these residents to embrace this dish. For those who enjoy pag-pag, it not only fills their bellies, but also showcases their resilience and creativity in the face of hardship. How does such a unique dish reflect the culture and struggles of Manila's communities? Discover the dazzling ice tunnels beneath Mendenhall Glacier. These captivating caves hidden beneath the glacier's surface are an enchanting display of nature's artistry. The vibrant fluorescent blue ice creates an almost otherworldly scene, drawing visitors and adventurers alike to explore its depths. As the glacier melts and shifts, these tunnels are constantly transforming, making each visit unique and exciting. However, this beauty comes with a warning. The environment can be precarious. Melting ice can lead to sudden collapses, and the combination of slipping and freezing temperatures poses risks. Thus, while the allure of these tunnels is undeniable, safety should always come first. Whether you're an avid climber or a curious traveler, the Mendenhall Glacier Caves offer a spectacular glimpse into the powerful forces of nature. Imagine wandering through these icy corridors, where the walls seem to glow with icy luminescence. Are you ready for such an adventure? What if I told you about aggressive sitting? This quirky sport takes place in Berlin, where enthusiasts embrace the challenge of extreme sitting. Participants gather to showcase their skills using specially designed stools, making this competitive activity as entertaining as it is unusual. Imagine racing against friends, trying to maintain your balance while executing daring moves, all while perched on a stool engineered for performance. The rules are simple. The last one to remain seated wins. Athletes train to perfect their techniques, combining strategy and stamina, all while having a blast. Aggressive sitting blends humor and athleticism, drawing both participants and spectators into the excitement, sparking laughter and cheers. As this unconventional sport gains popularity, it raises a question. Will aggressive sitting become the next big sensation in competitive sports? With its fun spirit and creative flair, perhaps we will see more cities joining in on the fun. You won't believe the Eiffel Tower's surprising origin story. Originally, this magnificent structure was meant for Barcelona, Spain. Designed by the engineer Gustave Eiffel, the tower showcased revolutionary iron architecture that dazzled even the most discerning critics. However, the city of Barcelona turned it down, thinking it clashed with its beautiful landscape. Little did they know, Paris was watching. When the French capital got wind of this ambitious design, it quickly embraced the idea, leading to the iconic landmark we know today. Completed in 1889 for the World's Fair, the Eiffel Tower towers at 1,083 feet tall, making it one of the tallest structures in the world. Since then, it has become a symbol of love and culture for millions of visitors. Imagine if Barcelona had accepted it. Would it have ever become the emblem of Paris? Did you know HIV spread among humans after its discovery? This remarkable yet concerning fact highlights the journey of the HIV virus, which first made its presence known in the late 20th century. Scientists believe that after the initial transmission from primates to humans, HIV quickly found its way from one person to another, significantly impacting public health. Through various forms of contact, including unprotected sex and sharing needles, the virus rapidly spread across different communities and countries. This spread posed a serious challenge for healthcare systems around the world. Various organizations have been fighting to raise awareness about HIV prevention, testing, and treatment options to control its transmission. Today, ongoing research continues to change the landscape of HIV/AIDS, offering hope for better treatments and even potential cures. How can we do more to combat the spread of HIV? Hard to believe, but plants can kill us too. One of the most dangerous offenders is the castor bean plant, known for producing ricin, an incredibly toxic substance. Just a tiny amount, only a few micrograms, can be fatal if ingested. This means something as seemingly harmless as a plant seed can become a silent killer. Ricin works by inhibiting protein synthesis in cells, leading to severe organ failure and potentially death. While castor beans might be striking in appearance, their beauty belies their danger. It's crucial to highlight that not only animals, but humans are also at risk when they come into contact with such toxic plants. Even handling the seeds can lead to exposure, especially if you're not careful. So the next time you're out enjoying nature, remember, not all plants are friendly, and some can pack a deadly punch. Believe it or not, Einstein once failed an exam. At just 16 years old, the genius Albert Einstein faced a major setback by failing the entrance exam for the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology. Can you imagine that? Despite being a brilliant mind in subjects like math and science, he struggled with language and history questions, which ultimately led to his rejection. This moment could have discouraged many, but not Einstein. He didn't let this failure define him. Instead, he worked harder, eventually getting accepted the following year. This story shows that even the greatest minds encounter obstacles and failures along their journeys. Einstein's experience reminds us that perseverance is key. If someone as extraordinary as him faced challenges, it's okay for the rest of us to stumble too. After all, failure is often a stepping stone to success. Imagine living in a land where coins have rules. In Thailand, it's against the law to step on banknotes or coins, and there's a good reason for that. These coins and notes prominently feature the image of the king, who is highly revered in Thai culture. Disrespecting the king, or any member of the royal family, is seen as a serious offense and can lead to severe consequences. This law reflects the deep admiration and respect the Thai people hold for their monarchy. Breaking this rule isn't taken lightly. Penalties can range from 3 to a staggering 15 years in prison. This cultural practice teaches locals and visitors alike to treat currency with care. So next time you find yourself in Thailand, remember to show respect to the king's image and keep your feet off the money. It's a fascinating example of how currency can hold not just value, but deep cultural significance. Isn't it interesting how a simple piece of paper or metal can carry such weight? Did you know Simba was born using science? Simba is the first lion cub born through artificial insemination at the Singapore Zoo. This groundbreaking achievement not only showcases the wonders of modern science, but also marks an important milestone in conservation efforts. Simba, a lively and curious cub, spends his days exploring the zoo alongside his mother, Keela. Though he never got to meet his father, Mufasa, who faced challenges that made reproduction impossible due to aggressive behavior, Simba's story sheds light on how artificial insemination can help preserve species at risk of extinction. In the wild, many lions face threats like habitat loss and human conflict, making it vital to find innovative solutions. Simba's arrival is a shining example of how zoos can play a critical role in conserving wildlife and educating the public about the challenges our planet's creatures face. As he grows, he embodies hope for future generations of lions and the ongoing efforts to protect them. Isn't it amazing what science can do? Believe it or not, Dario Costa breaks aviation records. On a remarkable day in Turkey, Dario Costa made history by flying his racing plane through 2 tunnels, setting a world record as he covered an incredible 5,676 feet. Imagine the thrill of maneuvering a high-speed aircraft in such narrow spaces. It takes incredible skill and precision. Costa's feat was not just about speed, but also about navigating tricky turns and maintaining control under challenging conditions. The tunnels themselves offered an enclosed environment that tested his flying prowess. This jaw-dropping achievement showcases the boundaries that skilled aviators can push, merging human ability with advanced aerospace technology. And if you think this sort of daring stunt can only happen in movies, think again. Dario has inspired countless aspiring pilots to dream big and reach for the skies. What daring records will be set next? Discover the surprising geography of Reno and Los Angeles. You might think that Reno, Nevada, is situated east of Los Angeles, California, but maps reveal a different story. In fact, Reno lies to the west of Los Angeles, which can confuse many people. This geographical quirk surprises visitors who expect the bustling city of Los Angeles to be more westerly due to its coastal position. Understanding this relationship can reshape how we view these 2 cities and their locations on the map. The Sierra Nevada mountains play a significant role in this layout, influencing not just geography, but also weather patterns and travel routes. So next time you look at a map, remember that navigating the geography of these iconic cities isn't always straightforward. It's a reminder of how even the simplest information can challenge our preconceptions. Have you ever encountered a similar geographical surprise? You won't believe the size of the largest pizza. In 2012, Italy achieved a culinary milestone by creating the world's biggest pizza, a dazzling creation that stretched across 151,000 square yards. This colossal dish needed an astounding 9,000 tons of flour, 4,500 tons of tomatoes, and 4,000 tons of mozzarella cheese. Imagine the sheer effort and innovation that went into this giant pizza, which was dubbed Ottavia in honor of the first Roman emperor, Augustus. The team behind this project aimed not just to break a record, but also to promote healthy eating and showcase the Italian pizza-making tradition. They used a special oven on site and had a crew of skilled chefs working tirelessly. This ambitious endeavor drew attention from around the globe, sparking interest in Italian cuisine. Next time you enjoy a slice, think about how many people it took to make a pizza, that could nearly cover a city block. Is it really true that napping boosts your energy? Absolutely. Research shows that the best time to catch some Z's is usually in the early afternoon, specifically between 1 to 3 p.m. This period aligns with a natural dip in your circadian rhythm, which is basically your body's internal clock. During this time, many people feel a little slump in energy after lunch, making it the perfect moment for a short nap. Napping can help improve alertness, boost mood, and enhance performance. Just a quick power nap of about 20 to 30 minutes can make a world of difference, refreshing your mind and body. However, long naps or napping too late in the day can interfere with nighttime sleep, so timing is key. Why not try it out tomorrow and see how it impacts your afternoon? You might be surprised at how a little rest can transform your day. Did you know Hillary Clinton was a groundbreaking First Lady? As the First Lady of the United States from 1993 to 2001, Hillary Clinton redefined the role with her passion for public service and advocacy. Known for her intelligence and strong opinions, she tackled significant issues such as healthcare, education, and women's rights. Unlike previous First Ladies, Clinton actively participated in politics, using her platform to address societal challenges. Her initiatives, such as the Children's Health Insurance Program, aim to provide health coverage for millions of children. After her time in the White House, she continued to make waves as a U.S. Senator and Secretary of State, further cementing her status as a prominent figure in American politics. Whether or not you agree with her views, her influence on modern political discourse is undeniable. What do you think her legacy will be? Believe it or not, most serial killers have head injuries. Research shows that nearly every serial killer has endured some form of traumatic head injury during their lifetime. This might sound shocking, but it highlights a fascinating connection between brain health and behavior. Traumatic brain injuries, often resulting from accidents, violence, or abuse, can dramatically alter a person's personality and decision-making skills. Studies suggest that damage to specific areas of the brain can lead to increased aggression, impulsivity, and diminished empathy. This doesn't mean that everyone who suffers a head injury will become dangerous, but it does raise important questions about how trauma can shape our actions. Understanding this link can help us recognize the complexities of criminal behavior and reinforce the importance of mental health support after trauma. By addressing these issues early on, society could potentially reduce the risk of violent behavior and better support those affected by such injuries. Isn't it crucial to explore these connections further? Believe it or not, trees shape the Amazon's climate. The Amazon rainforest is more than just a beautiful collection of trees. It plays a crucial role in creating its own climate through a fascinating process called transpiration. During transpiration, trees release water vapor into the atmosphere, which not only helps sustain the local ecosystem, but also influences weather patterns throughout South America and even beyond. When trees release this vapor, it contributes to cloud formation and rainfall, creating a cycle that supports countless species of plants and animals. But here's the catch. Deforestation poses a significant threat to this delicate balance. As humans clear vast areas of forests, the amount of moisture released decreases, which can disrupt local climate patterns and lead to climate change impacts far beyond the rainforest. Protecting the Amazon is essential for maintaining this vital climate system and safeguarding our planet's future. Hard to believe, but Siberia is huge. Covering an astonishing 77% of Russia's total land area, Siberia is not just a region, it's a vast expanse that ranks among the largest in the world. This incredible territory stretches over 5 million square miles, making it bigger than many countries combined. Siberia is known for its extreme cold and breathtaking landscapes, from sprawling taiga forests to expansive tundra. The region is not just a frozen desert, it boasts rich wildlife, including bears, wolves, and numerous bird species. Furthermore, Siberia contains significant natural resources, including oil, gas, and precious minerals, playing a crucial role in Russia's economy. Despite its harsh climate, Siberia is home to vibrant cultures and indigenous peoples who have adapted to the rigorous environment. So next time you think about Russia, remember that a massive part of it is this remarkable, and largely unexplored region. How many more secrets does Siberia hold? Prepare to be amazed by Air Force One's medical capabilities. This iconic plane isn't just a symbol of presidential power, it also serves as a fully functional doctor's office while soaring through the skies. Equipped with advanced medical facilities, Air Force One features an area that can be transformed into an operating room. This means that in case of a medical emergency, the president can receive immediate care from a doctor who is always on board. With medical equipment ready for use, in the presence of trained personnel, this aircraft becomes a unique blend of a flying White House and an emergency medical facility. The careful preparation reflects the importance of safeguarding the health of the nation's leader, no matter where they are in the world. So the next time you hear about Air Force One, remember, it's not just about travel, it's about ensuring the president's health and safety in any situation. Here's a wild fact about speedy construction. In China, an astonishing 1,500 workers came together to build the Nanlong train station in Longyang within just 9 hours. Starting at 6:30 p.m. on a Friday and finishing by 3:30 a.m. on Saturday, this incredible feat highlights not only the power of teamwork, but also the expertise involved in modern construction. Imagine the coordination and planning that went into this project. Each worker knew their role and executed it with precision, showcasing a level of efficiency that is hard to fathom. Such rapid construction doesn't just happen overnight. It requires meticulous preparation, advanced techniques, and often innovative materials. The Nanlong Station is a testament to how collaboration can lead to remarkable outcomes in a short time frame. It raises questions about what other projects could achieve similar results with the right resources and teamwork. Could we see more speedy builds around the world? With developments in technology and building practices, the future of construction might be faster than we ever imagined. Is it really true that penguins can hold their breath? Absolutely. These incredible birds are amazing divers, capable of staying submerged for up to 20 minutes at a time. This skill is essential for their survival, particularly in the icy waters of Antarctica, where they hunt for fish, krill, and other tasty food. When a penguin dives, it can reach depths of around 500 meters, about 1,640 feet, to search for lunch. Their streamlined bodies help them swim swiftly, while their specialized lungs allow them to manage oxygen efficiently. Penguins use a mix of speed and agility to dodge predators like seals and orcas. When it's time to come up for air, they often pop to the surface quickly, taking a big breath before plunging back down. So next time you see a penguin waddle by, remember, they're not just cute, but also phenomenal underwater athletes. Is it really true that carousels spin differently? It's fascinating to think about how British carousels turn clockwise, while their American counterparts rotate counterclockwise. This quirky difference is rooted in history and design choices. In the United Kingdom, carousels often find their origins in traditional fairs, where the right-to-left spinning direction became standard. Meanwhile, in the United States, carousels ended up adopting a counterclockwise motion, possibly influenced by how people hold on to the outer poles or the layout of the parks where they were built. This unique characteristic adds a fun element to a ride that many people love, especially during festive occasions. In both countries, carousels create a feeling of nostalgia, enchanting riders with their artistry and whimsical design. Have you ever noticed the direction while riding? Whether you're enjoying a colorful horse or a fantastical creature, the spin of the carousel reflects local culture in a delightful way, inviting us to experience joy with each rotation. Guess what really drives the Gila monster's survival? These fascinating lizards, native to the southwestern United States and Mexico, are among the few venomous lizard species on the planet. Gila monsters store fat in their tails, which acts like a backup food supply during times when hunting is tough. This unique adaptation allows them to survive in harsh environments where food can be scarce. When Gila monsters do catch their prey, which often includes small mammals and bird eggs, they use their specialized grooved teeth to deliver venom. This venom may seem scary, but it serves two main purposes: protecting the lizard from predators and helping to immobilize their prey. Interestingly, Gila monsters are not aggressive unless threatened, and they spend most of their time basking in the sun or hiding in burrows during the hot part of the day. Isn't it amazing how nature equips creatures like Gila monsters to thrive in their environment? Surprisingly, carotenemia colors animals in unique ways. This fascinating condition stems from excessive beta-carotene in the diet, which many animals consume in their food. Beta-carotene is responsible for the vibrant orange hue found in carrots and sweet potatoes. When creatures like certain fish, turtles, or even some birds absorb too much of this pigment, their skin, feathers, or scales can take on an unexpected orange or yellow tint. Imagine seeing a bright orange flamingo or a yellow-finned fish. That's carotenemia at work. While it may look striking, carotenemia isn't harmful. It's simply a side effect of diet. In fact, this condition showcases how food can influence the appearance of animals in nature. Some wildlife researchers study carotenemia to understand better how dietary habits and environmental factors affect animal coloration. It's remarkable how something as simple as what an animal eats can change its look so dramatically. So next time you spot an unusually colored animal, you might be witnessing the effects of carotenemia.